Luke 2, 1 through 2 says, "Now in those days a decree went out from Caesar Augustus that a census be taken of all the inhabited earth. And this was the first census taken while Quirinius was governor of Syria." Well, if you're joining us in reading through this 30-day reading plan, today's reading is Luke 2, 1 through 7, and I encourage you to read that passage. Now, in the late 1800s, there was a group of German theologians who began to discredit Luke as a historian. They made the claim that Quirinius was not the governor during the time that Jesus was born. If that were true, then there would be a doubt as to the story of the birth of Jesus and Christ himself and the claims of his being a Messiah. Well, in the past few years, there have been a number of historical finds that have validated Luke's history. Not only has he been found to be an accurate historian, his telling of history has caused a reevaluation of some accepted history. For example, we now know that Jesus was born sometime around 3 to 4 AD, and that would have meant that his crucifixion would have been around AD 30 rather than AD 33. We can trust the history that is found in the scriptures. We can trust the theological statements that are found in the scriptures. And we can trust the principles and truths that are found in the scriptures. So why is it some people still ignore biblical history and therefore biblical theology? For them to accept the Bible as history and the accuracy of the theology would mean that they'd have to admit that they were wrong. And scholars hate to be told that they're wrong. And they're just like the rest of us in that we want to believe what we want to believe, and we don't want to be confused by the truth sometimes. With Jesus, we have the Messiah. We have someone who is a close relative. He is human. We have someone who is God, and he is truly both of those. As hard as that may be to understand, there are some things that we cannot, because of our mental limitations, fully grasp all of the meanings that are found in Christ. It is at that point that we simply need to place our trust in the truth and know that and allow God to work out the details.